Sherry. Hi, Allie.
Okay. Allie, she must have got sent to a room with no dinner.
Uh-oh. I don't know. She got into some kind of trouble. Well, you don't sound too much better.
We just keep going up and down, up and down, up and
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Hey, at Linda Morel. Hi, Linda. She must
You
be
had,
on her cell phone.
you had to read that,
Yeah, that's not her.
huh? It's not.
That's not how she normally looks.
She must
She's
be on a
on
different. She's on,
Twitter or something.
she's on a new device.
Ah,
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. And she says, "Hey." Yes. Hey.
hey.
Oh my goodness, guys. I've got a story for you. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. One crazy well, not even a whole afternoon. Last crazy 2 hours.
Oh, she's on her other iPad.
Oh. Oh. She's got multiples. Very,
Wow.
very good. She's got multiples. Oh, it was very, very nippy here today. It's the first
It's getting nippy
real,
now.
yeah. We've had some nippy nights, but this is like the first nippy day. I don't even know what the high was. It probably, I don't know. I honestly don't know what it was. It couldn't have been more than low 60s, maybe high 50s. How did you know, Linda? How did you know? And right now, I'm trying to calm down. My heart is palpitating. That's the closest description I can give you. I don't know if it's accurate, but it is my description right now. I'm trying to calm down. Yeah, Linda, I know. I literally feel nauseous right now. I had just finished eating. I think I need to I think my adrenaline's kind of like ring right now. I'll explain in a minute, Allie. It will all become clear.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, right. Oh, oh, it will all become clear. So I was working on this, and what looks like there's no other way around it because hers looks the same. Um, no, no, you don't have to stop eating. No, we won't have anything discussed that would hinder your eating. Um, anyway, so the way this project works is that you cut across her face and then you lift it up and then you have this tab and whatever you decide to draw on there, then that's what shows up on her face. And you can do, any number of things. And then at the end, you have some kind of a weird look to it. So obviously, to pull the tab, you have to have some kind of an opening. And I was going to put this when I opened it, but
Hey, gal.
it wouldn't let it sit because I had done this also on the watercolor paper, so it was getting too thick. If I had done this on regular paper and then just glued it on the watercolor or done this directly on there, it'd have been okay. But I did this for something else, and what I was going to do was put this here. But again, because it's thick, the thing won't slide back and forth. So I had to eliminate that and leave what I initially put. And so that's how that story goes. So now I know. That's why they say do a prototype, because then you know what you can and can't do. Because you think you can do something, but because of the movement and the thickness of the paper, there's just some things you can't do. So anyway, so there she is. There she is. So for my excitement for the evening, okay. So let's see, how did
Look
this
at Gail. She's on Linda's other iPad too.
go? They're just switching all over the place.
Everybody has a at.
Has
What
what?
is? Why does everybody have an ampersand in front of their name?
Oh, good question. That's right. Is it the same way in huh?
I don't know. Do y'all all see ampersands in front of
Yeah.
your name? Oh, YouTube messed up and shows our tags.
Uh,
Okay. Well, Gail, Linda's name was different, but she said it's because she's on her other iPad. Then when you came in with an ampersand and okay, never mind.
they're just trying to make us think too much. Just leave things the way they are.
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Carla. At Carla. She's different too. Everybody's different. Huh. That is very strange. Oh, that was smart. Allie changed it so they're both the same.
Hey, at Janice Glenn 606.
See, they gave, it was so strange. They put some kind of a
Hey, APJ.
they put numbers next to mine that I never put. I don't know how they come up with these numbers next to your name, because when I signed up and everything, I didn't use any numbers. But now mine has numbers too. It's had numbers for a couple of years. When I first time I saw it, I go, "What the heck is this?" It just changed on me. Oh. How you doing, Jamie? Oh, I see. Yeah, I got to figure out how to change something. I can't even get okay. Anybody here? Um, do they follow anybody on Patreon? Any of you guys?
I did.
Because today, the only one I subscribe to is Ren. So I went there today, and you know how if you aren't subscribed to them, if you're not a patron, it'll show the video, but it'll say locked.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you're paying, it's not locked. Well, I'm locked. it says it says that I'm locked out, right? So I go and look on what I consider the main page, and there's absolutely nowhere on the page that I can find anyway, because I'm not really good at navigating any web page. I can't find anywhere where you can sign in, because obviously it's probably showing that I'm not signed in and I need to sign in. Except on the very bottom part on there, it has my name and my icon, and up on the other corner, it has my name, my icon. So I'm assuming I'm signed in, and I don't dare punch anything
He was
that will
in.
that would further confuse me. And now, see, I'm not even on the app. I only use it on the computer, so I didn't download the app at all. So I went through. I went, where they tell you what could be wrong and what you need to do, and so I went through all that, and none of those things applied to me. So, and I double checked, and maybe I thought, well, maybe PayPal messed up and didn't pay them, but I looked, no, they got paid. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. So now I don't know um what to
Yeah,
do.
I mean, it just when I go in because it knows who I am.
Yeah. And that's the way it's always been for me also. I just click on it and I'm there, and he's the only one I follow, so his stuff is the first thing that pops up. But so now his stuff is the first thing that pops up. It's the only thing that pops up, but I'm locked out. I can't click on any of the videos. Hey, Roseanne. How come Jamie's looks the same? She must have the same on both names, right?
She
Hers
might.
doesn't look different. Anyway, so we finished eating supper, and the doggies got through eating supper, and so they all wanted to go out. So, boom, I let them all go out. And so I was washing up the few dishes, and I heard them barking out there. Well, we have bunnies and we have cats going down the alley. We got all kinds of things going on. So I don't pay attention that they're barking, that all of them are barking. But then all of a sudden, they sound like they're really getting worked up. So I go to the back door and I call them in. And they all come in, but they're panting, they've like really had a workout. And Zippo is acting crazy. He's going around in circles, and he's like hitting Busta, and Busta does not like to be touched, especially by him. And so he's going like that on Busta's face, and Busta's going, rah! Trying to eat him up and everything. And I'm trying to calm the dog down, Zippo, and he's like, crazy. He's crazy. So I said, what is wrong with you? So I said, you go outside. So I threw him out. And when I threw him out, he runs down the ramp. I go, Rawr! He's barking all crazy and everything. And I go, oh, what is wrong with this guy? So I do something else. I forget what I do. It only took me a couple of minutes. So then, so I go, I better bring him in because he's just like acting like a crazy dog. So I go out there, and when I go out there, because it's dark already, when I go out there, down in the alley, there's a street light, alley light, whatever you want to call it, and it casts light on the third lot um, that we have, and all of a sudden I see over there a shadow of a big dog. Can't see the dog. I only can see the shadow. I mean the outline of the dog with the light behind it. And there's a Zippo over there bouncing up and down and everything. And I can see this dog is bigger than any one of our dogs. So it's a big dog. And I'm thinking, well, first I'm thinking, I got to get Zippo. I got to get Zippo. And I couldn't tell Richard. Richard was in the bathroom. He had just gotten out of the shower. And so I'm there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The dog's going to get eaten up and killed. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't have a leash. I don't have nothing with me. So I'm screaming and hollering at Zippo, Zippo, get over here, Zippo, get over here, like a mad person. And he's going, woo! And then as soon as I stepped off the porch, to go try to go to get him, he got braver. I guess he wanted to protect me. Now he runs after the dog into the other, because meanwhile, he's in the middle lot doing all the bouncing up and down and barking the lot where my studio is. And the dog is in the stray at the stray. The dog is in the empty lot. So now Zippo figures that he's got to protect me. So he runs over into where the other dog is. And I'm having a heart attack. So meanwhile, Richard's in the back of the house there, and he sees that I'm out there, and he goes, what's he barking at? And I'm like, what's he barking at? The dog. He goes, oh no. So he comes out. And so he had to go out there. Fortunately, Zippo had a collar on, but we didn't have a leash or nothing. And if we didn't know where it was, let's put it that we got plenty of leashes, but who knows where they are. And so we had to get the dog by his collar, because he's gotten big and heavy now. And so we had to pull him, and he's fighting Richard, trying to go after the dog. Then the dog starts moseying on over toward Dan, and I'm getting a heart attack because I don't know if this dog is mean. I don't know nothing. And so then I went out there and I just started throwing things at the dog. And he took off into the empty lot, and then we brought Zippo in. And so then I go out there and look, I'm on the porch, and I can see his shadow, in the empty lot. And I'm thinking, how the heck did, did this dog get in our yard? We're double fenced, you guys, because we've had big dogs, and we didn't want them getting out and doing anything to anybody. So we have a regular um, chain link around, and then about 4 feet in, 3 or 4 feet in from the chain link, we have cattle fence around the whole place. So even if something gets in, they're going to be within that 4 feet area. But no, he was in the yard. So that's one of the mysteries. Have no idea how he got into our yard at all. It isn't like he's a small little dog and, he dug a hole or something or whatever. So he literally would have had to have jumped both of those fences. So, anyway, so we got Zippo in there, and he was still like, he was all pumped up. Had to put him in his cage to calm him down. Oh my goodness. And so then Richard called up animal control, and then it was already like 15 minutes before we go on here. And I go, oh my goodness, these ladies are not going to believe if I don't go live and I tell them it's because there's a crazy dog in the yard. They're not going to believe me. so we're looking at that. I couldn't see the dog anywhere, but there's a lot of dark spots in our property that he could be, he could have been anywhere. But before all that, once we got Zippo in and everything, we had to check the other two dogs, because we don't know. They were out there quite a while, so we don't even know if they got into a fight. We don't know what happened. So we had to check them all out to make sure they were okay. And I didn't see any signs that, they didn't have any cuts or blood or anything. So I don't think they got into a physical fight with the other dog. But Roxy, she looked very, very tired. So she must have been trying to protect everybody. And she just came in and she laid down. She's probably asleep. So then, um, so anyway, so Richard called animal control, and they were supposed to show up, and here I am telling you the story. So now I'm afraid to let the dogs out, because I don't know how that dog got in our yard. I don't know if he's still in the yard. I won't feel right until the morning when we can really look everywhere and see if we can detect what the heck this dog did and why. And it isn't like we've got female dogs that aren't fixed. No, nobody's in heat, So we've only got Roxy that's a female, and she's fixed. So I have no idea why he would want to jump into our yard. And then anyway, so that's my story. So my adrenaline is still pumping because it just finished up about 10 minutes before I came on. And my stomach hurts. I don't know. I think from screaming. I was screaming and hollering the whole time, trying to get the dogs in, trying to get the dog out, trying to get Richard's attention. I was just like, yeah. And my stomach was full, and I feel nauseous.
All righty.
So that's my story. Oh, oh my gosh. But other than that, it was a very quiet day. And I think the reason Zippo got a little brave is he lost one of his his teeth today. His teeth are coming in. You can see it in the top and on the bottom. These other teeth coming in. What are those called? Are they called literally the canine ones? The like the biggest ones they've got. And so I guess he's getting brave because he's getting big boy teeth. That's right, Roseanne. I'm all hot and bothered. Richard had sent me. Let me see. He sent me earlier today. He got a shot of his mouth with his funny new teeth, but I don't know. Let me see. Did he has he? Mm. Oh, serious guys, I feel nauseous. What's this? Oh, he hasn't lost that one. Never mind. Wrong picture. It's the wrong tooth. Wrong everything. Anyway, so that's that, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I do not. Anyway, so I had fun doing this. You can see how this can go in so many different. It doesn't have to be a face, right? It could be anything. It could be anything. I just did a face because that's what she did. So I figured it'd be easier to follow exactly what she did.
Who knows where
Um,
she might be
yeah,
at a HOA or traveling or
Adria, she's probably cooking.
stuck on a silk rope somewhere or something.
Oh. Yeah, the baby canines. I guess that's what they're called. Yeah. So, so I've been all I did today, which I got quite a bit accomplished. I was like, I've been making, excuse me, I've been making piles. I got these two big. Well, I have like three big plastic tubs, and I'm throwing all kinds of ephemera in there, other little loose things, papers, trying to get all of that in place of the stuff I want to make those little packets out of and get those done. So I hope to get those done in the next week or so. I'm hoping. Um, so now that I know kind of the initial concept, I haven't done the wheel or anything. I'll do the wheel next. I've just done this one, and then I got sidetracked. But so I think I want to make some kind of a conceptual type of journal. And I thought,
Hey, Vivian.
hey Vivian, um, I feel what would be kind of fun to do was to make one out of a song. I don't know what it just came to me the other day. I go, wouldn't it be kind of cool if you found a song of the lyrics that you like and then made that your journal and have different moving parts in it and have some of the lyrics written out, or else have a page depicting those lyrics. And so I was searching around for a song that you could do that with, because it's kind of hard to do that with songs actually, because the more I looked into songs, the fewer there were out there that you could do that with. And so I was never ever into the Beatles. I can't even tell you anything, hardly nothing about the Beatles, because I know a lot of, obviously a lot of people were real big fans of theirs. But I was on my YouTube, some song came up. I guess because I've been was searching different songs and stuff, and then one of the songs from the Beatles came up, and I'd heard it before, but I'd never listened to it before. I'd never really listened to the lyrics. And so I listened to it and I thought, that's it. I'm doing that one. And then there was another song of theirs in the past that I did listen to, because I wrote a whole thing about it. I forget. I forget it was high school or college. I can't remember. Um, and so those words stuck in my head, and that was assigned to me. So that song was assigned to me. So it wasn't like I knew that song either. So I have two Beatles songs, which is totally weird because I'm not a fan of the Beatles. But the two songs, I think the lyrics would be kind of cool. So the first one I'm going to do is Eleanor Rigby, because um, the lyrics are really haunting. I never.
Hello. I don't know who you are, so I can't say hello.
Who are you talking to now?
What was I thinking?
Oh. Do we have a name? Because they're giving you different names now.
It says, hi, Rosemary Susan, if you're here and all in chat. Oh, it's Lucy.
Oh, it's Lucy. Okay, so we got to find out all these people's names.
Oh my gosh. What were you thinking, Lucy?
Ah,
Okay, this is going to be hard.
it'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. We'll know different things about people's names. That's for sure. So anyway, so I've decided on that. So I didn't know who wanted to play along, not with my song, of course. Well, you can do that song too; it's no big deal. But I'm saying, who'd want to do that? And
Maybe you should do Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
oh, see, I don't know the words to that either. Yeah. So, Rosemary, what musicians did you like? Let's see.
Donny Osmond,
I hated Donny Osmond. Couldn't
David Cassidy.
couldn't stand David Cass. I didn't like any of that stuff. I've never liked mainstream, no matter what age I was. Really haven't. I never was really into any top 10 nothing ever.
Sonny and Cher.
I liked their show. I wasn't really into their music, but I liked their show. It was
Yeah, I
fun.
did too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Allie, play along. Did I miss something? Yeah, you missed the whole thing, Allie. Where were you? Did you have dinner in the past 5 minutes? So, you can look them up. What's Gail talking about? You can look
The
them up.
words to the song.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So,
Well, I mean,
so
that one's all about LSD and all the the beautiful colors and all the visions and things that you see when you're, oh, Captain and Tennille, when you're on.
No, see that. No, I wasn't in a Captain Tennille. You know what it was? I think when I was like in my teens, I used to listen. I now I can't remember the guy's name. I used to listen to this guy on the radio, and he came on in California. He came on at midnight, and he played all this old, what I consider to be old jazz music, and I was just enthralled in that. And once I heard that, to me, that sounded like real music. And then after that, the stuff I heard on the radio didn't even sound like real music. I mean, it was just, I didn't like it at all. Nothing appealed to me because it didn't have didn't have the depth of what I was listening to at midnight. And yeah, I didn't listen to that much at all, to tell you the truth. Um, but yeah, not that much, because then I'd be go then, like I had told you guys in the past, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents, and my grandparents had a certain kind of music, and my uncle was still living at home at the time with my grandparents, and he was into like Ella Fitzgerald and things like that. This was like in the 70s and 80s, but he was listening to the old stuff. And then when I was at home, my dad was into big band, so I was listening to big band music at home and listening to Ella Fitzgerald, my grandparents. And then on Saturday, I had to sit there and watch Hee Haw, which I hated. And then
And Lawrence Welk.
and Lawrence Welk, which really I hated. So yeah, so that stuff sounded like junk to me compared to jazz and the old jazz singers and stuff like that. So I just kind of rebelled. I didn't like any of those. I never had posters like teenage girls did. Didn't like any of those poster guys.
Mm-mm. Mama told me cockroaches would live behind those.
Isn't that funny? Who's Boots Randolph? Did I miss something? Who's Boots? What did he do? Did he sing?
I got stuck listening to my brother and sister's music, and they were like 10 and 11 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, they
Well,
listened to like Cream and
see, I was never
uh,
into that either. Now that I'm older, there are like when, you know, what I would call the noisy music, like really true rock bands. I never liked it. I never understood it. But now that I'm older and I understand music more, um, I can see the sophistication in that music that I just dismissed as being noise. I can understand it more, and I'm learning all the time more and more about music, and I have a whole different perspective now on those bands during that period of time.
yeah, I never really liked the Beatles music,
Yeah.
but my brother was always pointing out all the because they had all those stories about um one of them, and if you play the Revolution number 9 song backwards, it's Turn Me On Dead Man. And then Paul walking across the street, one of them walking across Abbey Road, and only one of them doesn't have shoes on, and all
Yeah.
the stories and stuff that was surrounding all that.
Mhm.
But that's what I know of the Beatles.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, is there oh
Oh,
yeah,
Carol
Carol
King.
King. I loved Carol King. She was now see, to me that was music. It had a melody, it had a story. To me that was like real songwriting.
Tapestry.
Tapestry, yeah, I really like that. Renee. Yeah. So Carole King. As I got older, um, I appreciated Bob Dylan because he really was a poet. If you judge him, as a singer, he's a lousy singer. But if you judge him as a poet, he's a beautiful poet. So then when you listen to the words, then his intonation and the way he says things just adds to it. Oh, yes, Etta James. I love Etta James. Yeah. So yeah, so I've never been into contemporary music of my age at any time of my life. It's always been a different era.
See, and I liked Zydeco growing up.
Yeah, I like that too.
My daddy would play it on the stereo on the weekends, and that's how I'd wake up.
And see, I liked I think like in the when was it? Maybe in the 80s or so. I really got into world music. And then I really got into the Soweto music from Africa. And then there was music from the Andes that I just really, really, really liked. And yeah, just stuff from all over the place. So I can't even tell you who was popular during that
Like Andy
period.
Griffith,
What about Andy Griffith?
he said, what did you say about Andy?
The Andes, in South America.
Oh.
So what do you guys think about that idea? Who wants to do that? Oh, I've always loved Latin music. Yeah, that I've always listened to that, like, you know, my whole life. But again, it was old Latin music. Like even right now, I don't like modern Latin music because it just sounds like American music with Spanish words. I don't like that. Oh, I'm not into the throat singing.
I don't even know what that means. That
Yeah,
just
it's
sounds like something I wouldn't participate in.
you don't have to. You listen. It's not a participating sport.
Gloria Estefan.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of her songs. I actually went to go see her. I forget what year that was.
Feel the music
It
is
was like
getting stronger. Don't you want? I don't want to
I
do
think it
that
was
conga
the end of
beat.
the '80s. End of the '80s, I think we went to go see her in California. Um,
She broke her back or something, didn't she?
something.
In a
Can't remember
wreck or
what.
something. Yeah, it's like gong 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 gong. How do you sing in your throat?
It's very guttural, obviously.
Like gurgling. Is that like yodeling?
Look it up. You're the lookup queen. She was pop dance music. Who was?
Huh?
Oh, it was just a compliment there from Roseanne. Oh, she must be talking about Gloria.
Yeah.
Now, a group I liked, this was in the late 80s. Again, I guess I've never really been attracted to top 40 radio music because I don't think these people were ever played on the radio, actually. It was Manhattan Transfer. Any of you guys that like
Oh
Ika?
yeah. Yeah.
I used to love Manhattan Transfer.
They sing algebra.
Oh,
Oh, who
can't
was that?
remember.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
maybe not.
But yeah, we went to go see them also. They had a really good show. And um who else? And then during that period of time, there was okay, when we lived in San Diego, there was this outdoor amphitheater right on the ocean, and lots of, you know, a lot of performers would go there. It wasn't real big. There was probably only maybe, I don't know, 600 people could sit there maybe. It wasn't like a big giant place because it was outdoors. And we saw a lot of cool people there. You know, we got to see George Benson there, which I really love George Benson. And we got to see BB King. He put a really cool show. Um, who else? We saw quite a few there. I just can't think. We saw that's where we saw Manhattan Transfer too, and but I can't think of the rest of the ones that we saw there.
I used to love, and that's all I would listen to was Oprah Haza.
I don't know who that is.
She was an Israeli singer.
Oh,
Yeah, she was freaking awesome.
I missed that one.
Yeah,
How about Dan Hick and the Hot Licks? Never heard of that one. You sure
righty.
they're not Canadian? Uh, what's a parrot head?
That
Oh,
would
is that a
be
Jimmy
what's his
Buffett?
name?
Who?
Yeah, what's his name?
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah,
I don't think I can even think of a Jimmy Buffett song.
something about a sandwich on a dashboard or something. Margaritaville.
Gail's going, oh my God, Rosemary, what was that too? Not knowing Jimmy Buffett.
See, that was the only song really was the Margaritaville.
Yeah, I know that. I've heard that. I mean, who hasn't heard that? But I couldn't name you another. I couldn't name you
Yeah,
another
it was
song
something like a hamburger on a dashboard or something, but that I don't know the song.
his. Oh, there's a Mongolian throat singing. The only reason I know about Mongolian throat singing was that they talked about that in one of the episodes of Frasier, or else I'd have never heard of Mongolian throat singing. They were arguing about who was going to get to go. Okay, so how are we going to do this, guys? Who wants to do? Who wants to do the song journal? And if you're going to do it, um, do you kind of want to do it together? Do you want to come online with me and we can do some of the spreads together, or you just want to do it yourselves, or you're not interested at all? Speak up now. Speak up now.
There
Yeah,
you go,
Allie.
Janice.
Huh? Meatloaf. Oh, what's the guy's name? Not Meatloaf. What's his name? Joe Cocker. We saw Joe Cocker. Oh my gosh, that man can put on a show. Let me
Oh
tell
my
you.
god. My daddy used to dance like him at the nightclub, and I would be so embarrassed because we'd be up there dancing and he'd start. I'd to look at mom and go, "Tell him to stop."
Oh. Yeah, Joe Cocker. It was I mean it was electric his shows, you know.
Girl.
it was so cool.
Leave your hat on. Yeah. 9.5 weeks. Yeah. Kim Basinger. Yes.
Oh, who else did we see? Oh, now I'm remembering different people. I've forgotten all these people I'd seen. But see, by the names I'm telling you guys, it's not like your top 40 people, but they were my favorites.
I saw Captain and Tennille.
Really?
Hey, Annie Mae. That was my
Hey,
first
Auntie.
concert.
I wasn't into them either. I wasn't into them at all. I think my one of my favorite. Well, let me think. Let me think real quick.
Lucy said she did a spread once for the song Moon Dance.
Moon Dance. Who sang Moon Dance?
You could do one on about your neighbor in this tea kettle.
You could do that.
Oh, she's visiting her parents. Be nice.
Aw.
Be
Yes,
nice.
be nice. Painting of a Led Zeppelin song. Oh, that's interesting. I think as far as just voice quality and the whole vibe, I think Luther Vandross was my favorite.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean his voice is real. I mean it's flawless.
Oh my gosh, we saw him in concert.
Wasn't he wonderful in person?
It was him and oh, can't remember the lady's name. Him and Freddie Jackson. OMG.
Mm-hmm. I never saw Barry White.
And Anita Baker.
Oh, I love Anita Baker.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Sade, I forgot about her. I never saw her, but I liked her.
I liked Enya.
Yeah, I liked Enya too.
That was just good to just chill out by.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
And Kenny G.
Kenny G was good too.
Yep.
I know, Auntie, yours is the same way. Yeah,
The only person we don't recognize is Lucy.
the rest we can kind of figure out.
Lucy's What Was I Thinking?
Oh yeah, Janice Ian. She wrote. Okay, now she wrote, and she did write her songs. She has really cool lyrics. I need to look up some of her songs. I bet you that would be a nice one to do too.
And what's her name? Um, Constant Craving.
Um,
Katie
Lang,
Lang.
Uh huh.
Hmm.
Oh, that's cool, Gail. She got to see Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Whoa.
I
You know
forgot
what's a,
about them.
a good soundtrack with a lot of good music is the soundtrack from Boys on the Side.
Never even heard of the
It
song.
had Whoopi Goldberg, Drew Barrymore, and I can't remember Mary Louise Parker.
Mm.
But it had good music like Bonnie Raitt, Melissa Etheridge, Sheryl Crow, The Pretenders, Stevie Nicks, Sarah McLachlan, all those Cranberries, Indigo Girls, Joan Armatrading.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a whole good variety of good music.
Cool.
Because I like Joan Armatrading a lot.
Soundtrack to Mr. Mercedes. Have you heard that one? I haven't. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac has some good songs.
Especially when they were talking about each other. Don't start no arguments.
Hmm. Okay, well, that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do. And I just wanted to share with you guys, one, in case anyone wanted to also do it, and two, to kind of make me have to commit. You go say, Rosemary, have you been working on that? Blah 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 blah. You'll help me be accountable.
Gail, did your show start today?
Who?
Gail was waiting for Stranger Things. I thought it started today, or is today the
Oh,
26th, or it starts at 26.
yeah, Allie. What I'm gonna do is I picked a song, and I don't know exactly which parts of the song. Well, I'm gonna try and incorporate the whole song, but some of the song will be literally just written out the lyrics. Other parts of the song will be a spread of some kind depicting, you know, what the lyrics say. And I'm not sure how many pages it'll be. Um I guess it just depends on how I'm going to illustrate or how I'm going to interpret the lyrics. So I haven't worked that part out yet.
Yes, Gail, today. They released 4 or 5 of them. And then they released some on Christmas Day and some on New Year's Eve. Multiple songs or one for the whole book?
I'm going to do one for the whole book.
Especially if you do like one of those baby board books.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could do one for each of Ren's songs.
Oh my gosh. It would just be one profanity after another.
Straight jackets and
Oh, there's not much to draw about. No. No, Auntie. It's a journal. Oh, no singing, no recording.
something about Eleanor Rigby.
Yeah, I'm doing Eleanor Rigby. And for sure I'm gonna do that one, and I'm gonna do Blackbird, Beatles song. Um and I'm gonna be in the search. I might find some more, and if I really like it and get into it, you know how I am, I start going on a tangent. So if I really, really, really enjoy doing it, then I'll be looking for another song. That song by Bobby Gentry would be a good one.
Ooh, the day that Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie
Yeah,
Bridge,
that would be a perfect journal.
or
Perfect.
the Harper Valley
No,
PTA.
I wasn't thinking of the Harper Valley, but that would be too. That also would be. But I was thinking of the other one. The other one's a lot more poetic, I think.
You could do one for the Hotel California.
Somebody, I was talking with a friend of mine, and she suggested that. She said, she goes, Hotel. I said, I don't even understand that song. Why would I? I don't know what that song. Nobody knows. Everybody has their own idea of what it's supposed to be. So who am
Oh,
I to?
Ode to Billy Joe. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
sad.
Huh?
That was sad.
Yeah. It's sad. Yes, ma'am.
I loved that song. I loved by Vicki Lawrence. And on the other side of the 45 was Dime a Dance.
Mm. John Batiste. Yeah, I heard his version.
And honey, I miss you.
See, I didn't like any of those songs,
No.
but they were very popular. I mean, they went to number one, right? They were popular songs.
She was an actress, but she had a 45 out. I don't know if she had a record, but she had a 45. Had a silver label on it.
Did you buy it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, no wonder you know the color, the label, and
I
everything.
bought it
Can you
in
tell I was painting?
Lake Charles.
Ouch, ouch, oh my knee. Smile. Which song? Smile.
Smile though your heart is
Oh,
aching.
that one. Hmm. Who sang that?
Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, he did?
Yes, I
I
do.
thought it was a. I don't. I, oh, I'm very confused. I thought that was a newer song.
Uh oh. Vicky started as a singer, and Carol Burnett saw her and thought look-alike. Oh, there you go. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising.
No, no, no. Those are all songs that my grandparents made me listen to. Can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I will have some kind of like a
All right, Annie
allergic.
Mae, be nice.
I'll have some kind of an allergic attack or something. Oh,
Really, Linda? I did not know that.
do you know this guy? Oh no, I forgot his first name. Beto. Beto. He's a producer. What is his name? Rick. Do any of you guys follow Rick Beto? Beoto. I think. Does anybody know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you guys. I don't think anybody pays any attention to the stuff that I like. So it's hard to talk to you guys about it. We all have such different um
Um,
interests. Okay, Gail's back.
well, that was
Anyway,
short.
anyway, he I was it's been maybe a couple months ago. He was talking about one of the as far as writing and the music is concerned, that he considered, and he follows all genre of music, and he said that Wichita Lineman was one of the greatest songs ever
Glenn Campbell?
written. Yeah,
The Wichita Lineman.
yeah.
Hmm.
Who is a cobbler? No, not him. No. And I don't remember all the reasons he said because it was kind of over my head. But while he was explaining it, you go, "Oh yeah, I guess so, huh?" And that's another song I'd heard 100 times, but never listened to the words. And the words are very haunting on that one too. No, Roseanne, not from England. He's from the States. I might be saying his whole name wrong. I just go and they give me a notification. I go watch it. Then I forget people's names. As you can tell, I'm not a big name person. I forget everybody's name. Yeah, Chris Christopherson, he did write some really pretty songs too.
Yeah, right here. Learn the story behind the greatest song ever written.
Wichita Lineman.
Yeah.
And what's the guy's name?
Um,
Is it Rick something?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
Oh,
Oh, Rick Beto.
there you go. That's him. Yeah.
But this other one's by somebody else. It says one day in 1968, songwriter Jimmy Webb was driving through rural Oklahoma and saw a lone lineman perched on a telephone pole,
Hmm.
speaking into his phone. There's a whole lot of things on the behind the.
There's this other guy. I'm so bad, you guys, at names. There's this other guy that he does. He tells you all the behind the scenes to, some of the best known songs, and what I find really interesting when I listen to him is that almost all of the almost all songs that any of us have ever heard was like one little tweak, of not ever being made for one reason or another. It's really strange how everything has to just line up perfectly, and if one thing doesn't, you know, you'd have never heard those songs. But those one things that almost went wrong, they're really interesting. All the trivia
Hey,
behind
Brenda.
what makes
Oh shit! Thank you,
a
APG.
hit. Oh yeah, 1 minute after.
That had that line in it that was always so sexy about, and I need you more than want you, but I
Yeah,
want you for all time. Hey, hey,
yeah,
hey, Carla.
yeah.
APG said Willie Nelson wrote a shitload of good songs. Hey, Janice. Hey, APG. Hey, Linda. Hey, the Texas Leslie. Hey, Allie. Hey, Adria.
Adrian, we thought you were in a bunch of giblets somewhere.
Hey, Sally Fern and Ruth. Hey, 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 Jam Sickle. Okay.
Okay, who's Jamsicle?
Hey, Sherry.
I'm sure we know you, but we don't know you by Jamsicle. You little
You
jammer,
little
you.
Jam Sickle, you.
You little.
Oh, J Mac and Cheese.
Oh, that's so funny.
Man, YouTube's jacking us up. What you doing? Cooking?
She's cooking mac and cheese.
I thought Betty was in the kitchen cooking.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know. Wilson called and said he was bringing us lunch at noon. So,
Tomorrow?
uh huh.
Wow. Well, at least he's back in town. He can feed you.
Yeah, his deep fried turkey's pretty good.
Okay. So anyway, with all the excitement I told you at the beginning of the hour, the beginning of the last hour, needless to say,
Oh, Leslie's cooking. That means you're home.
that's right. Led Zeppelin.
Betty
I
made me get in the pantry with her and the dogs. You should have seen us.
what were you doing?
Because the freaking tornado.
Oh, so you said that Ryan said your name of your street?
Yes, that sucker went straight down the street, and as soon as it passed our house, it started dropping,
Oh,
and it took out freaking 4 miles of houses down right across the thing right here. It hit over on the other side of one of the highways,
uh huh.
and it did a strip through there, and then it went back up in the air, And then just as it got over our house, just as soon as it passed our house, it started dropping and hit on the other side of us.
Wow.
Okay, baby. Well, I didn't know it was dropping here. Yeah, it looks just like that thing you sent. It looked just like that. It scared the crap out of me. Oh, you saw it? I saw your video you sent. Yeah, I saw it on TV. Okay, well then.
You didn't know how much danger you were in.
It was a F1 and a F2. I heard a zero.
Hey,
Oh,
Carla, I didn't think of Barry Manilow. He had a lot of descriptive things in his
Mandy.
songs. Weekend in New England would be beautiful book. Oh, huh.
10 inches of snow?
Say what?
Gail's getting 10 inches of snow.
Well, she might as well be in New England
Yeah, J Mac, that was right at my house. How did Betty see it from the pantry?
on her phone.
I was standing motion.
She had Ryan on. Ryan was in the pantry with her.
Freaking Ryan said, if you live by Louetta Road, and I was like, because he has now where you can share your location with him on WeatherWise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well I did, and I popped up right there in the room. And I was like, uh oh.
When Ryan says the name of your town or your street, you better take it seriously.
Hey Hassan,
Hey, son.
you cooking turkey?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, and we were supposed to go to the vet that day,
Oh
which
wow.
we would have had to drive right there with the tornado because we would have had to leave at the same time the tornado left.
So how did you know not to go? Was it canceled or what?
Well, no, because I was looking at the radar and I told Betty, I
Oh.
said, oh, we already canceled one time because we were sick. And then we made it for that Monday. And it was like,
Mhm.
oh, no,
Yeah.
And we would have had to drive all the way to the woodlands. So I'm glad we didn't go.
Mm.
It was bad. Does it snow in Morocco? Does anybody know?
I would guess no, but it might want to be one of those surprise places where it actually does. I don't know. My vote is no. We'll see.
Yep, Janice, there are some places snowing. So, yeah, it snows in Morocco.
Very, very good.
Are there any mountains in Morocco? When I think of Morocco, I think of sand. Yes, Gail.
Well, over I know in California, over in the Mojave Desert, which is a desert, they get snow flurries. I had to
Really?
drive through it. That's a weird sensation. You're out in the middle of the desert. There's just sand everywhere, and then there's snow flurries. It's like, wait a minute, this doesn't figure out too much.
Mm. It was raining in California the other day.
Yeah, it was flooding.
Yeah. Port Aransas, that's down here. That's down here in the south.
Yeah, we learned Silk Road geography, but did we retain it? That's the point. Oh God, you guys. Okay, so we all together did the Silk Road thing, right? And then we just wrapped up the 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 search of the of the where the butterflies and hummingbirds sleep, right? And it was all inspired by band talk, right? Right. Well, I just somebody one of my lady friends contacted me. She says, "Have you seen what blah blah blah's doing? What's her name? Count me out. She does the oh dear, she does a lot of the jelly printing, and she's got a book out. And oh, what is her name? I'm going
Oh,
blank.
is that Miss Hilaire?
No,
Oh,
no. Um, oh, what is her name? Gosh, I'm so bad at names and barely remember my own. Anyway, she came out with this new thing, and she's going through the Silk Road. No, not her either. You guys are getting close. There's only like two left. She's a black lady.
oh, Robin.
Yes, Robin. So Robin, she's got this new thing going on. She's traveling through the Silk Roads, and she's writing letters and postcards. And she says her inspiration was the same as mine. So it's kind of funny how she fused the two things that we've already done together. But I bet you it'll come out pretty cool. Oh, she's not. Who are you talking about? Oh, PMR Studio. No, she's about as far away from being black as you can be. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, she was talking about PM Studio.
Yeah.
And Gail's over here talking about, well, she's not African American, but she is black, Allie.
Who?
Allie said she typed before you said.
Oh. So funny. Anyway, so that'd be kind of fun. Whoever's going to be, doing that thing with her, that should be pretty cool.
Yep.
Does she
Right.
lurk here? I don't think so. No, I don't think she knows who we are. She's a pretty busy lady. I don't think. Oh, now there Janice is promoting them. Look. Oh, she's doing that with Seth. Oh,
Oh, Robin made a point once of saying she was not African American. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's like that lady on the news the other day. She said, we was beaten. And he said, who beat you? And we were, he said, you weren't even born then. Well, we were. She's like, okay.
Ah.
Seth and Robin on Silk Road.
Mm. Sorry, guys, I'm not doing anything, but I'm just now coming down. Who is Seth?
Seth,
He's very popular with a lot of people.
Seth Apter.
I'm not into him, but a lot of people are.
Yeah, the guy that sells paint.
He's got sprays and paints and stamps and stencils. He's got a whole line of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he does. I don't know if he does videos on YouTube, but I know he does lives on Facebook to promote his product.
Is anybody excited for the World Cup? That's not football. That's soccer, isn't it?
Only in the United States.
Oh,
Oh, he has reels on YouTube? Okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm crashing now. You got it. The adrenaline is subsiding.
Gail's into the Women's World Cup.
I know that my adrenaline's going down because I'm starting to feel cold.
Curling matches. Is that where they shove that little thing down the
Hmm?
like a little robovac or something that they push down the road? Uh oh.
I don't know. Shove the stones. What?
Curling is doing housework on ice. Oh, it is a stone.
Shuffleboard on ice.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. But you have a stick or something, or you're blowing it, or I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, invented by the Scottish. They must have been drunk at the time.
You push it, Popo. Bum 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 bum. I think they need to make one of those giant. You know that game where it has it's kind of like a maze and it has a ball and you tilt the board back and forth to make it go up and down the things till it gets in the hole. You know what I'm
No,
talking about?
no. It sounds interesting.
Yeah. Good night, Vivian. She's needed in the kitchen again. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Otherwise, enjoy Thursday. It starts out like bowling, then the sweeping starts. So, is there a point in it?
Yeah, what's the objective?
Are you only allowed to go a certain speed? Do you have to go around little cones?
Roseanne said it's a maze. That's mais, isn't it?
Yeah, that's maize.
Where did that come from?
That's blue corn. Oh, so it's like shuffleboard to get in the center circle and knock out your opponents.
I think we're gonna have to look that up to figure it. It's kind of
I'll
hard to.
have to watch it or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've been watching this girl on YouTube. Her name is uh what is her name?
No, I don't know.
She's a young girl in North Dakota, and she's such a nice girl. And her name is Tia Weston, and she bought a house for $1
Where?
and in North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
it was like 100-year-old house, and this man had had it, and he had been storing stuff in it for like 40 or 50 years. He had several
Mhm.
properties. Well, he decided he wanted to get rid of it. So whenever she went and looked at it, it was full. I mean, full of just
Mhm.
forever. But her and her daddy, and she's doing most of the work. Her daddy just kind of stands by, and when she needs help, he helps, and then he comes over every day. But they have done this house. It had no plumbing, no electricity, no water, nothing. So she has done all this stuff to it, and it is just the most enjoyable thing. Just sit there and watch.
Mm. Is it
Yes.
done? Or are they still working on it?
Well, I started at the beginning. I think she's doing another property now, but um I'm on like week 33. She puts out a video like every Sunday morning. But I mean, she had to, rip the floors and do the
Okay, Janice, there she is promoting her.
the concrete walls and the yes, Tia West, and it's so good.
Yeah, too bad I wasn't into YouTube when I did all my houses. I completely redid my houses. I mean, completely. I knocked down walls with sledgehammers. One house I did murals down the hallway. Another
No,
house,
Janice,
huh?
eat up now.
What?
She said, "You want me to stop sharing?" No,
No, no. I just think
you're
it's
so
cute.
fast, is what she's
Yeah,
saying.
I was like, there she goes again. Susan hasn't even finished saying the word, and boom, there it is. I did a mosaic on the floor. That one was really cool. I don't even think I have pictures of that anymore. That was a lot of work. Oh, my niece could not do that now, that's for sure. No way, Jose. Okay, guys. Oh. Are any of you guys going to be around tomorrow? You want to take tomorrow night off? Do you guys want us to pop on tomorrow? What's going on with all you guys? Are you going to be gone? Are you going to be at your house? Chime in and let me know.
I'm not going nowhere. Mm.
Cheryl doesn't know. That's good. I am. I am Janice.
Oh no, Gail.
Oh, oh, oh. Excuse me.
Adria has to do the lottery.
Oh, wow. There's a lottery tomorrow. You're going to be cooking at night tomorrow?
Money don't take no holiday.
Mm.
Janice
Turkey
has to go to
season.
work. Girl, if you eating turkey, you'll definitely be napping.
That's right. Roseanne's going to be cooking for 11 people. Oh my gosh. Poor Jamie's going to have to eat in the cafeteria.
Aw.
Wow. Carla's cooking too.
Betty said, I have to make a fruit salad. I'm like, you're the only one that eats fruit. But I want it. Well, then make it. But we at least have to have a pan of dressing.
Mm.
So she was at least going to make a pan of dressing.
But what if what's his face brings you a bunch of dressing?
Um, it, there's a thing about dressing, unless it's what you're used to, it ain't the same.
Mm. See,
It's
I don't
just
even like dressing,
it's
so.
just one of those things. Everybody makes it different. Some people
Hmm.
use a lot of sage. Some people just use bread. Some people use cornbread. Some people put oysters in it. So it's just one of those family comfort things, and every single household is different when it comes to dressing.
It's like sharing a spoon with somebody. Hey, you don't just share it with anybody. Did you clean that spoon? Can we wash that again?
Ooh, lime jello salad. She likes her sister in law used to make something green salad or something.
Brownies.
Ooh, who's making brownies?
Janet's already made them.
Ooh, yum.
Okay, Carla uses bread, biscuit, and crackers in her dressing. Mm.
Crackers.
Yep. A lot of people would put crackers in there. Keeps it moist.
See, that's like Betty. She's making two small pans of dressing because she's making it the way that she likes it, and she's making it the way my mother makes it. It's just
Yeah.
something about it.
There's a video out. It's so well, there's several, and it shows Europeans eating a traditional Thanksgiving meal. they just they can't believe the stuff that's that's presented to them, let alone the taste of it. Oh my god! No wonder people fall asleep. I read this article about this woman. She's American and she married an Australian guy, and she lives in Australia, and she's been there for like 10 years. And every year she offers Thanksgiving, and she has a really strict list, and she makes them make only what is a traditional Thanksgiving, and none of them really like it, but over the years they've learned how to make whatever it is that she asks them to make, and then they bring something extra because even after all that time they still don't like the stuff. They don't like it at all, but they humor her and they make it, and they have Thanksgiving.
Well, see, I don't like turkey, and I don't like green bean casserole. As long as I have some dressing, because you can go in the refrigerator in the middle of the night and some cold dressing, and it's good.
Ooh.
Fruitcakes weigh about 40 pounds.
And most of them are nasty. See, now Gail loves her bean casserole.
Yeah, that's usually what we do, Janice, is we do chickens. But we had a small ham that we had got at Sam's a couple weeks ago. And deviled eggs. I told Betty, please just make a tray of deviled eggs.
Asparagus casserole. I've never had that.
Mm-mm, me either.
Sounds yummy. I like asparagus. I like me a mean casserole every once in a while.
I saw it. One of the somebody had like a, I don't know, some kind of burger that had stuffing and cranberries and something on it when I was trying to order Uber last night. I was like, that
Ooh,
doesn't
I love
sound.
Hawaiian sweet bread rolls. but only the original ones. I don't like all these other companies that try to make them and they
Mm-mm,
don't taste right.
mm-mm.
The only ones that taste good are the ones that are made in Hilo, Hawaii. So you look on that package. If it wasn't made in Hilo, Hawaii, do not buy it. It's not real. It's fake. Uh oh, Velveeta. I don't like Velveeta. So I'm just going to have to bow out of the asparagus casserole.
Well,
I'm out.
what is Velveeta?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's real. I just know I don't like the texture or the taste.
Kind of like eating cheese whiz,
Kind of, sorta.
or that cheese that comes in the can with the little squirt tip.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have never been into it. And it would be funny because I'd go over to a friend's, and they'd have a dip, made of it. And usually it was like a spicy dip, like with chili in it or something. I could tell the difference. Like, no, that's okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's their queso, Rotel and Velveeta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like butter, one molecule away from plastic. Margarine, excuse me. It is if you get the Velveeta slices, Gail. It's cheddar milk and gelatin Velveeta.
Uh oh.
Oh, cheddar milk and gelatin. Huh.
Yeah. See, it's that texture. I can't handle it. Oh, Carlo used the slices. Maybe they, maybe they
Yeah, they're different.
melt different. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. That bread recipe I sent is easy to make. Yes, I still have that.
Uh oh. Does Gail eat it because she's not supposed to? It has gelatin in it. Has she been eating it?
I don't know.
Gail, have you been eating Velveeta?
What's wrong with gelatin?
She's a what to call it? Isn't Gail a vegetarian?
So Jello's bad?
Gelatin's from dead animals.
Oh,
Oh, not anymore. Okay. Okay, Gail.
she hadn't had any in a long time.
So it's way out of your system. Don't worry
So
about
can
it.
you get veggie Velveeta?
I guess it not.
Vegetarian Velveeta?
I guess you can't unless they lie to you. I mean, how are they going to thicken it?
Ooh, and I had me a fresh bowl of cranberry salsa in there. That is the best stuff. I could just eat that all the time. I put it the other day on a chicken salad sandwich. Oh my God. With the jalapenos and the cilantro and the green onion and cranberries. So good.
I made a bean soup yesterday with all kinds of fun stuff. You know that, what's it called? That, like, 25 beans or 15 beans or 20 beans. What is it called? I don't remember what it is, but it has all the beans
Yeah.
in the package.
Yes.
So I got that, and then I got a package of lentils because Richard really loves lentils. So I threw in that and the lentils and carrots and onion and celery and some cilantro and garlic, and I don't know what else. I just threw anything that was in the refrigerator that I liked, threw it in there, and then I had some already cooked. I had bought a thing of ham, and so I, after it was almost all done, the last 15 minutes or so, I chopped up the ham and threw that in there. And oh my goodness, that thing just tasted so good. It was very, very yummy.
Uh-huh.
Those spicy tomatoes. Yeah, those are good. I like that too. They are spicy for sure.
Rotelli? Oh, Rotel. Yeah, Rotel. Yeah, I have to get the model because that the other one super duper hot.
Mhm. Yeah. So we'll be working on that. That's super well because I made the whole big giant um pan, the high big pan, because
The
you got to put a lot
cornbread?
of water in for those beans, and it sucks it all up. What'd you say?
We buy it, but it comes with the seasoning packet in or something, and we don't use that.
Yeah, it comes with. I didn't use that either.
Yeah, we just throw that in the garbage.
Yeah, that stuff's mostly salt too, so I might as well just flavor it the way I want it flavored.
Cut up string cheese, smoked trout mousse spread, crackers, mozzarella caprese bites, turkey bites, and mixed nuts.
That sounds like one of Richard's dishes. He likes everything you just said. Oh, he had a test yesterday. They put him on this tilt board.
Oh, that
Looks
sounds
like
like it's upper GI.
like Frankenstein, and he's strapped in, and they tilt you, and they take your blood pressure, and they got something on your head, and then they tilt you another way, and then you're taking your blood pressure. You're hooked up the whole time. Cardiologist has to give the test, because some people pass out. I don't know. But they were trying to figure out if his shortness of breath was neurological or cardiological, whatever. And cardiology said that, I mean, the other tests they did said it had nothing to do with his heart. So this was going to see if it was neurological, and that came up empty.
Good
So
night, APG.
they don't have a reason for his shortness of breath. Has nothing to do with his brain. It has nothing to do with his heart. So what's left? I don't know.
His lungs.
They've already given him his X-rays. There's nothing wrong with his lungs. So I don't know. He doesn't know. And then Tuesday he goes in. They want to run this test in the cath lab. So he's going under on Tuesday. And so they want to get all these tests done to see if there was something there, but there's nothing there. So when they go in, because they're trying to see the difference between the last one he had, which was about, I don't know, 2 years ago or so.
Gail said, "What is he doing when he gets short of breath?"
Nothing. Sometimes I told him that he see Richard stresses about things that he doesn't
It
even.
could be anxiety. Yeah,
That's what I told him. I said it's 100% anxiety. Do all the tests you want, pay all the money you want. At the end of the day, I'm going to be right. You're over. You're just he's just a
I get that.
worrywart.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I said it's all anxiety.
I feel like I'm gonna die laying in the bed because I can't breathe. It's
Yeah,
like I can breathe,
yeah,
but it's because I'm so freaking stressed out about work or stressed out or
yeah,
and then when I lay down and get still and quiet, then I get even more stressed.
yeah, yeah. You don't have any distractions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So that's when I put on those videos of the people who talk you into sleep.
uh-huh.
Yeah, those help.
Get some what? Lexapro? What's that?
Lexapro is like it's a um it's for your, what do you call it? Your serotonin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
that helps. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
his
an
his friend
anti-anxiety med. Or some Xanax.
Yeah, I'm sure all those things would probably end up helping him, but he doesn't take anything for anything. So he
Stick
has
his.
to really be careful about the side effects on all of these as far as his liver. And almost, I mean, everything goes through your liver. And, he has, what you call it. So he's got to be very, very, very careful about the medication he takes.
There's a thing
I'll give him a hug for you. I will.
on
That might cause
YouTube.
him more stress. Where'd that come from, Rosemary? It came from Janice. I had nothing to do with it.
There's a thing on YouTube or something where you 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 follow the lights or something,
Mm,
and it gets you gets your brain back in focus to where
mm,
you it stops a lot of that.
mm.
Oh, Annie Mae's back.
She knows what stress is all about. She's with her parents. I don't want to hear about your problems. I'm with my parents right now.
She probably does. Get, get her mind off of it. I know that's like my mother the other day. I said, "Stop hanging up on me. That that pisses me off." Because she'll call and go, I just want to ask you. Okay, that's all I need to know. Bye. And then just click, just hang. I'm like,
Oh,
okay. Ooh, Janice said, put that slow jazz on for him,
now
Rosemary.
he's really going to catch it. Janice told you to do that? She hugged me. Now she wants me to listen to slow jazz. I guess I need to leave you two alone.
I know, gal. I never knew my mother was such a prude.
You
Not a
such a
prude,
what?
but she's not a prude, but she's I don't know what the word is. Vain or so, I don't know.
Now you're a loss for words. You got words for everything. Remember? The lady of few words, but right to the point.
You know,
Nosy.
she can't leave her room without makeup on. Those people, some of those people come down to eat dinner, and you can tell that they just drug their ass out of bed because the back of their head is flat and their hair is standing straight up, and if her hair ain't perfect and her makeup on
And that
and
bothers you?
a minimalist, oh my god. Had groceries delivered to her the other day. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I guess I'll have to put some in the other room. I don't like a lot of stuff. And I'm like, it's food. Consume it. It will go away. My God.
I think you're just losing your patience a little bit.
But you can bring me 40 cases of Coke. I got room for that.
Oh
Mm, mm,
no.
mm. Drive me crazy. Betty's like, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Oh, but she'll hang up on me in a heartbeat. I'm like, are you kidding me? Did you really just hang up on me?
Poor thing.
I know.
Talking about your mother.
Oh, what you're talking about me.
No.
Oh my gosh.
But poor Gail got a migraine from her dad.
I know, and then she'll call me and she'll go, I can't, the TV. And it's like, so finally, I took a picture of her freaking remote control so I can. Oh, exactly. I can pull up her remote control with a picture and tell her, okay, you see that big round button right there? Now you see
Okay, now
these.
I'm on her side with remote controls. Those things are crazy.
Betty's the same way. Betty will come in here out of the blue and go, why is my TV not cutting in and out? Or why is my TV? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't turned the TV on in you. I don't know. Well, if you don't want to help me, just say so.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys are too funny. Now I'm sleepy.
Do not let parents push your buttons. Yeah, that's what I had to do, Gail. To take pictures of her phone, her remote, her thermostat,
Oh my goodness.
and then you know.
Crazy. All I can say is when I go back home, I hope between here, the studio, and my house, some big old dog doesn't attack me. Because he still might be in the yard, you guys.
As long as you ain't
I
got a pork chop hanging around your neck, I think you'll be all right.
can't outrun a big dog, though. Not with my
What?
knees. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop.
Won't you tell Richard, come walk me home?
Yeah. Then I have to protect him.
Or he can at least stand out on the back porch.
I'll tell him, let Zippo out. He'll protect me.
No, 'cause that'd be worse trying to get Zippo away from a dog in the pitch black.
I know. Oh my gosh. That guy, he's fearless. He just went after that dog. And he was by himself. It wasn't like he was being brave because the other two were with him. That's when I had already taken in the other two. And Richard let him out. Well, I let him out before I even knew that other dog was in the yard. And he just went after him.
That's like Sophie. She will run out this back door just barking like crazy. And finally, when she comes in, she comes around and she gets up and she sits on my lap and looks out the back blinds. Like, you feel something out there, Mama. I don't know what it
Oh.
is, but I'm going to sit right here by you. Never fed them turkey.
Roseanne's mom is 84.
Show no fear to a dog. That's right. I think you'll be
Hmm.
all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Linda said it sounds like the other dog is calm if you don't freak
Yeah,
out.
I think
Because
he
it,
was because
yeah,
I didn't even hear that dog bark. I only heard our dogs barking. And if he was aggressive, all the dogs would have been in a fight. It'd have been a bloodbath, but he
yeah.
wasn't aggressive. So,
So tomorrow, when it's daylight, you need to walk your property line.
yeah, exactly.
See what the heck's going on. If it's something, if they got underneath, or if you have
Yeah.
just a big gaping hole that you didn't know about, or something.
Well, none of our dogs get out, so I'm pretty sure there's no hole unless he created one to get in.
Well, Zippy got in there.
Well, Zippy was 3 pounds. I mean, 5 pounds when he arrived.
Zippo's like, I already took up residence here. Go on. Go
Yeah,
on, boy.
he was the one really chasing him out. Get out of here! This is my place.
I'm the baby of the family now. Bye.
Yeah, Janice, he had to have jumped the fence. He had to have done that. So, in that case, there's nothing we can do to keep him out. That's what really concerns me. Now I don't feel free to
Oh
send
no.
our dogs out. It's like,
Gail said, Gail said, Elvin scared a deer in our front yard 2 days ago. It ran around the side of our house, smack dab into the closed garage door.
oh, that reminds me, we lived in Hawaii. Our dogs were barking and barking and barking, and my husband goes out and goes, I gotta go see what these dogs are barking at. So he goes out in the back, and we had this floodlight, and he turned the floodlight on, and there was a baby boar, and our dogs were chasing him all over the place. and at one point, Richard was on the extreme other end of the yard when they had the little guy off in another side of the yard. And he came running. He just ran in between Richard's legs, like, help me from these dogs. Richard could not stop laughing. Oh my gosh, it
You
was
should have
so
stuck him on
funny.
a spit.
I know. It was funny. And then finally we got control of the dogs, and then it ran into the jungle next to us, and that was the end of that. But he'll never come in our yard again, that's for sure.
Heck
It
no.
was probably his first lone adventure, because he wasn't with his family, and he was like, I'm never leaving home again. Yeah, good thing the mom and dad weren't around. Boy, that'd have been dangerous. If
Ugh.
those those what do you call them? What are those? What are those? They are they aren't teeth, right? What are they? That
Tusks.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, those things are nasty.
Like those damn javelina pigs.
Yeah.
They're loud.
Oh, this guy was squealing. He was squealing for his life. Poor thing. We could not laugh. We felt sorry for him because he was so scared. And we had three dogs at that time, and they were like, you know, herding him around like you would, get sheep or goats out there.
We
and
like pig ears.
oh, no. Unfortunately, he was on his own.
Oh, Linda said they can kill people with those
Oh
tusks.
yeah, the hunters have gotten attacked before. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but
Poor little pig.
yeah, he got away though. He didn't get hurt. They never even touched him, but he was so scared. Too funny. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for my therapy session. Thank you for my therapy session. And I'll call it Mr. Morris and say, "Let the dogs out. Let the Zippo out. He'll protect me." And before he even sees anything, he'll come running down the road. He is just full of it, that guy. He's so funny. He keeps us entertained all day long. He's just so funny. And he irritates the heck out of the other two dogs because he's so puppy.
Yeah, that's how Sophie is. She wants to walk up and clean everybody's face or walk up and get them out of their bed so she can lay there. And then when they go somewhere else, then she gets up and walks off. And she's
Yeah. And if you knew how private Busta was. Busta is just a very, very, very private dog. Does not like to be bothered with. And here she's got Zippo right in his face, trying to, play and get him going. And he just wants nothing to do with it.
that's how Heidi is. She's so private when if we're outside, she won't go to the bathroom unless she goes on the side of the house where nobody can see her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we all come in. And then she turns around and goes back out the doggy door and takes care of her business.
We had a dog.
But she's the first one standing at the toilet when you sit down.
Won't give you your privacy, huh? We had a dog. He was a pit bull mix, and the only time he would uh, go to the bathroom is if he could put his face, not his butt, his face into a bush because he thought he was had privacy, but his butt was sticking out. But he would walk around, and then he would find a bush, and he'd stick his head in the bush, and then he'd go to the bathroom.
Oh
He
my
was so
gosh.
funny. Okay, ladies, enjoy your family if you enjoy your family. Don't 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 annoy your family if you don't like your family. Don't annoy them, please.
Don't pick fights
And
with them if you're still around.
yeah, exactly. All right, ladies, you all take care, and we'll probably see you tomorrow if all things go well.
All
Good night,
right.
everybody.
Good night.
You just never know, right? You just never know